This video will show the demonstration to complete exercise number 5 of the Intro to CAD worksheet that we have been using. Alright, so I already went ahead to save my file as the name of the activity, that's pulley, and I also set my units. Alright, so in this drawing, we realize that we are working with a lot of circles. We're working with a lot of circles, and we're given measurements for the circle such as the radius. All right, so we're given the radius of the circles. So let us go ahead and draw the first two circles. And the easiest part that I'm seeing here is the two complete circles at this location. All right, so one of the circle is 1.50 in radius. The next one is 0.75. All right, let's draw the inner one first. The inner one is 0.75. So I need to start my circle command, specify where I want to start the drawing. That's here. Radius is 0.75, so I enter 0.75, press enter. Once I do that, I get my first circle. To get the second circle, restart the circle command. You can just put your crosshair on the circumference of the circle and you will see the center being highlighted. They have the same center, so you must start in exactly where you started the next one. All right, so this is the center. So I'm going to enter the radius. Radius is 1.50. All right, so I have two circles. All right, so based on the drawing, I realized that uh, the other circles that are located to the right of the first circles that we drew is 5 inches from that circle, and then they have a different height. All right, so from the center, the measurement is from the center. So from the center, I'm going to draw a line. I'm going to draw a horizontal line, 5 inches. All right, after I draw that line and I look back at my drawing, I realize that for each of them, from the center of that line that I drew, the other center is located 2 inches vertically. All right, so I'm gonna draw a vertical line from here, 2 inches. All right, and then I'm gonna draw another one, 2 inches. All right, so I now have the center for the other two circles that I'll need to draw, the other four circles, sorry, that I'll need to draw. Let's start at the bottom one since we have the radius of the inside circle down here. All right, the radius here based on the drawing is 0.50 and then the outer circle will be 1. All right, so let's draw those two circles. So circle command, this is 0.50 radius, press enter, and then the next one is 1. So the next one is 1 inch. All right, so I start my circle command, enter the 1. There I have the two circles. All right, when I am drawing, I always try to work smart so I can save time. So what I'm going to do is to highlight both circles and copy. I'm copying it from this point, from the center. So I must click where the center is. So when I paste it up here, it will be accurate. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and paste, and then I have the two circles. All right, so now I can go ahead and delete all of this. All right, so let's draw these two lines that are blending with a tangent. Let's draw this tangent that is blending with the circle. All right, to do that, I must ensure that I have my tangent snap turned on. All right, so I'm going to object snap, that is this box in the status bar. All right, and then press the arrow and look for tangent. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start the line command. I'm going to click it where the quadrant of this circle is, and then I just move it to the other circle to find the tangent snap. Once I see the tangent snap, then I click. All right, we can fix this one. Just highlight it, and then you put the crosshair in the endpoint, click, and you move it until you see the tangent, the tangent snap. there I have it. All right, we need to do the next one. So I'm gonna click where I'm getting this snap here, and then I look for the tangent snap on this side. All right, once I see the tangent snap, I go ahead and click. All right, I highlight this line, and then I'll move it until I see the tangent snap. All right, so we're almost through with this one. We now need to get one circle, one more circle in the center here. All right, there are two ways you can do this. There is this, there is this, there's this circle feature here that's called tangent radius. Since we're given the radius of this, radius is 1.75. I could use this tangent radius. So this is a tangent. We know that's a circle touching a circle. They will create a tangent, right? So we know that it's a tangent here, it's a tangent here, and the radius of the other circle is 1.75, 1.75. So I enter 1.75, press enter, and then I'll get the circle. All right, or we could use or we could interpret it this way. All right, we have a circle here that's touching a circle here. And it's also touching a circle here. So it means that we would have to add the radius, we'd have to add the radius of this circle plus the radius of this circle to establish a point. And then we'll do the same thing down here. We add the radius of this circle and the radius of this circle that is touching to establish a point. So let's do it that way. To do this, I'm going to use the arc command. All right, arc command center start end. I know that it's touching this circle, and the radius of this circle is 1. Radius of this circle is 1 inch. All right, the radius of the circle that is touching it is 1.75 inch. So I'll add those, and I'll get 2.75. So from the center, I'm going to draw an arc here, 2.75 inch. All right. When I move the arc or when I enter the measurement, I'll realize that if I move up, I'll get an arc. If I move down, I'll get a circle. To change the direction of the arc, what I can do is to press and hold Control. Once I do that, then I'll get the arc. All right. Once I do that, I go ahead and go back to center start end. Click in the center of this circle, and then I type 1.75 again, enter. No, it's not 1.75, sorry, it's 2.75. We type 2.75, 2.75, enter. And then you realize that the arc is pretty much in line with where we have the previous arc. But if I move up, I get the arc. If I move the other way, I get a part of a circle. All right, what's happening is that the arc was started here. So if I move up, I'll get the arc. If I move the other way, then the arc would have been started from around here and then come all the way here. But to change the direction of the start, I can press and hold Control, and I move down, and I get the intersection. From there now, I just need to go to circle, center radius, click where the intersection, and then the radius here now would be uh, 1.75. All right, and then once I get that, I can go ahead and trim what I don't want. So I don't want here, and then based on the drawing, I do not want this, and I do not want that. All right, so that's how you complete exercise 5 of the activity sheet. Please stay tuned for exercise 6 and exercise 7 in the videos to come.